Hey guys, welcome to the ServiceNow world, and today we'll discuss how to use advanced condition in notification. So maybe like you have noticed some of the times when you're creating notifications, you have noticed there's something called one field is there advanced condition. So in advanced condition, we are writing some kind of sort of script. So what script have to write? What are the valid use cases that? So we'll take one use case today and try to implement for understanding that particular field advanced condition. Okay. So today's use case is that create a notification which will get triggered when incident state is resolved, and notification will send to the incident's caller. Okay. And the condition is that if a caller having SNC internal role, then only it should get triggered. Otherwise, notification won't get triggered to the caller. So basically, we have to create a notification that will get triggered when incident is resolved. Okay. And that incident will get triggered to the in the who are the caller of the incident. Okay. And the condition is that if the caller having the SNC internal role, in that case only that will get triggered. Otherwise, notification won't get triggered to the caller. Okay. So let's go to the instance and try to implement it. So now we are in an instance. Okay. So firstly, what we'll do, we'll open email logs. So firstly, what will before implementing any use case or any solution in your day-to-day like software development. Okay. Firstly, check any out of the box or any existing functionality is there or not. Okay. So we'll try to check email logs. Firstly, what we'll do, we'll set email like incident state to resolved and check any email is any notification already triggering to the any user or not. Okay. So I'll go to the incident first. Okay, so here we have opened the incident list. Okay. And also what we'll do in one of the tab, we'll open the email logs. So side by side, we'll track like whether how and like where what different notifications are triggering. Okay. So I'll just open sys email dot list. And there I have to only just track the like recent mails. Okay. So I'll just put one filter like created on last 15 minutes. Now we'll take this incident. We'll try to resolve the incident and see like is there any existing notification is triggering for that. So I'll just resolve it and I'll save it out. So this incident has been resolved, and now I am quickly going to the mail logs and checking if any mail logs got triggered. Yes, so you see that like one of the existing notification already there. If I'll open it, so this will got triggered. So I'll open this notification. Yeah, so if you notice, this is the out of the box like notification already configured, and here you see some already some advanced condition, some sort of advanced condition is there. So I'm not going to touch this, like now going to modify this existing notification as of now. Okay, I'll just simply deactivate this one. Okay, and we'll create our new to implement our use case. Okay, so I'm just deactivate this one for the time being. So if you know, like I have deactivated deactivate this one. This is the out of the box notification. Okay. So now what we'll do, we'll create a new notification that will trigger when the incident state is resolved, and that will trigger to the caller. And if the caller having the sensi internal role, then only it will get triggered. So before that, like firstly we'll check whether we have the SNC internal role is there or not. If it's not there, we'll create that as well. Okay. So we'll go to the user roles. So here you see that roles. We'll click here. I'll type it here SNC. So there is no SNC internal role is there. So we'll create new one. Okay. So here I'll just put the name, role name, that is SNC internal. Okay, and I'll put the description. This role is used for organizations organization members. Okay, and I'll submit it. So I created a new role. Okay, and what we'll do, I'll assign this for testing purpose, like, right. So I'll assign this role to one of our user. Okay, so I'll go to the user, and let's say I'll take the user able tutor. So I'll assign this role, SNC internal role, to able tutor, and we'll take one more user that doesn't have a SNC internal role. So we'll test like both, like, you can say positive and negative test case. Okay, so I'll just put here SNC internal. I got that role, so I'll just add it here and I'll just save it. Okay, we'll take one more user as well, which doesn't have SNC internal role. So I'll just check with this Abraham Lincoln having the SNC internal role or not. Okay, fine. So this Abraham Lincoln doesn't have the SNC internal role. So we have the, like, both. You can say for positive test case, for negative test case, we have both of the users ready. Now we'll go to the incident and like try to configure the notification. So I'll just right click on the incident, just click on configure, go to the notification, and here I'll click on new. Okay, so you see that like new notification form got opened. So I'll just put the name like incident incident is resolved, and when to send, like, I'll just put like when updated. I'll check this updated field. Okay, and I'll do, I'll put the condition like when incident state is resolved. Okay, when incident state is resolved, and who will receive, that will get received, incident recipient, this notification recipient will be caller. Okay, and what it will contain, so here we'll put the subject like your incident, and I'll just put that number here, has been resolved. Okay, and here also create some body as well, like dear, and who also caller. So this, let's say, take the caller. So dear caller, I'll just your incident has been resolved. Regards service desk team. Okay. Yes, and I'll save it out. So till now you see that like this looks like a normal notification, but here one condition is there, like this notification will get triggered only if the caller having the SNC internal role. So for that, what we'll do, we'll just, you see that like here related links, we click on advanced view. Okay, so once you click on advanced view, what you will see, like one more field get visible below the condition, that is advanced condition, and here we'll write our condition like a, okay, so what we'll write, so firstly we have the answer variable and we'll assign by default value false, means if our criteria doesn't matches, then their by default value will be the false. Okay, and what we'll do, firstly we'll go to the sys user has role. So what does this table holds? This table holds, you can say, like a user role mapping. Okay, I'll just show you. So if I'll write sys user has role. So if I'll right click on this one, and if I click on show data, so you see that here like user and their role mapping will be there. So you can say like user role mapping will be there. So if I'll type for here like able tutor, right? Like, so you see that like able tutor having a sensory internal role. So that's why we see like able tutor having which role, a sensory internal role, and also this one more role is there. Okay. So like that user role mapping got stored here. So same logic we are writing here. Okay. So just query this table, and what we'll do, and here write gr dot add query, and firstly with the user we'll try to match current dot caller id. Okay. And second parameter is that we have to match the role as well. So I'll write role dot name, and that is snc internal. Okay. And I'll just execute this query, and if any user will found link, what will the answer will be true. So in that case it will get triggered. Okay. So I'll just save it out, and then I'll explain you this code like what exactly I have written it here. Okay. So I'll just save this one. So here what I'll do, firstly I'll create a new notification. Their caller will be able tutor. Okay. So that will be, I'll test our positive test case. Okay. Caller will be able tutor, and it's a short description will be test, and rest all good. I'll save it. Once I'll save it, I'll just try to resolve it, because our notification will trigger only once incident state is resolved. So I'll just resolve it, put the resolution code, that is user error, and put the resolution node, that is test, and I'll save it. So you see that like this incident I have resolved it. Okay. Let's go to the mail logs, and you see that incident got triggered, that our notification got triggered. You see that incident, your incident inc 001 0001 has been resolved. So you see just now, and if I preview this email, you will see the same mail body. See that, right? Okay. So this is the positive test case. Okay. Let's test the negative test case. Okay. So we'll create one more incident, and this time we'll take a user which doesn't have a sensory internal role. Okay. So I'll take the user Abraham Lincoln. You see that, right? This user doesn't have the SNC internal role. Okay. And this time I'll put the test 2, and I'll create it, and then I'll resolve this one. Okay. So for resolving, we have to fill out 2 mandatory fields. That first is resolution code, that is user error, resolution nodes, that will be test, and I'll save it. Okay. So that is inc 00100002. Let's go to the email logs and let's see. So if you see, there is no mail trigger, no resolution. Like if I'll copy this one, and if I'll put it here, so for this notification, for not for this incident, you see only the creation email got triggered, means creation notification got triggered, but when the incident state is set to resolve, that notification won't get triggered. Why? Because the caller doesn't have the SLC internal role. So once again we'll come to our notification and try to understand what exactly we have done. We have created the notification. Okay, here you see the condition is that when incident state is resolved. And what exactly we'll do, we will take that variable, that is answer, and that answer we have assigned by default value false. Okay, then what we do, what we have queried to the sys user has role table. In this role, in this table, we are storing the user role mapping. Okay, and then what we'll do, we'll just query, we just put the filter like if user is matches with the current caller ID. So this current dot caller ID means this value. Okay, current dot caller ID. Okay, and we also matching the role dot name, because role is a reference field, so that's why we are just put the dot work role dot name that having SNC internal. If both or if any record satisfies these two criterias, these two conditions, if we found any record, then return the answer is equal true. If answer is true, then the notification will trigger. Okay, so I think you got it, and if you still have any doubt, please write in the comment box. Till that time, thank you. God bless you all.